It's getting close to that time of year for spring cleaning.
Here with some helpful tips on spring clean out of your garage is professional organizer Tara Stewart. Thanks for being with us, Tara. So you are like I watch your Instagram and I'm like, okay, how do you have the mind to like organize and put things together?
Well, I'm kind of an aspiring minimalist, so I'm more on the end of decluttering and getting things out of there. So when you have less stuff, it's a lot easier to organize. So I thought for today, since it was so gorgeous last weekend, spring cleaning a garage would be a perfect topic. And then you did the snow thing. So I appreciate that.
I know. We just, but you've got great tips anyway,
I'm going to try. So I've got a couple bite-sized tips because I want to remind people that the garage didn't get cluttered in a day. So if you feel overwhelmed, don't feel like you have to complete it in a day. So here's some just tiny little tips that'll help you get through it at a slower speed, but still get it done. So paint in the garage is one. When I go into clients' homes, there's their paint, the previous owner's paint, the previous owner's paint, and no one knows what to do with it. So it just sits. So we're very fortunate in Fayette County that the Lexington, you can actually go to, I think it's lexingtonky.gov, and they do a hazardous waste disposal a couple times a year. April 23rd is the next time actually, and they will take old paint. So if that paint is in your garage and you just didn't know how to dispose of it, of course there's always the kitty litter trick, and you can Google how to do that if you need to know how to do that. But in Fayette County, you just load up your vehicle, and again, other stuff that's in your garage, right? Like old chemicals that you just were afraid to get rid of and you want to do it in a safe way, old paint. Load up your vehicle, run through there, and they'll take it out for you. Now, if you've got paint that's still on your walls and you're keeping the big buckets, and if it's a new build and you've got tons and tons of buckets, okay, here's the little solution. Which, first of all, side note, paint's really supposed to be stored from 60 to 80 degrees, so it probably shouldn't be in your garage anyways. But you can get, and I just got this off Amazon, it's by Frog Tape, and you would pour this amount of paint or so, and you probably will never even need this much for touch-ups. So on the side, you put the color, the finish, the brand, the date, and then when you take something off the wall and you need a patch, you would just shake it up to blend it, and then you twist off the top, and you can just patch your walls with this much. And this is much easier to store than walls and walls and walls of paint. So, and you really, if it's a whole wall, you're probably going to repaint the whole thing anyways with a fresh coat. So don't save the whole entire thing. And if you have new paint that's still good, you can typically take it to Habitat for Humanity at Restore, and they will be able to use it. So it won't just go into the dump. So that's a good tip on paint to get out of there. Another one that people have in their garage that takes up a lot of space is old furniture. I know a lot of people that get, donate, their grandmother might give them a dresser, and they loved grandma, but they don't love the dresser, but there's guilt around getting rid of the dresser, so it goes in the garage to die, but then it causes you anxiety every time you pull in and you'd have nowhere to park. So I kind of feel like on behalf of all grandmas everywhere, they would rather that furniture and stuff you're not using go to someone in need that could really use it than sit in your garage out of guilt. So you can have Habitat for Humanity again come do a pickup. You can have your local Salvation Army do a pickup, and they will get it to who needs it. But another little inside tip is Facebook Marketplace is great for curbside alerts. I have put so much on the curbside with just free, come get it when you can, and it will most likely be gone within the day, if not within the hour. Yeah,
I use Facebook Marketplace a lot. You can find some really great things for either cheap or free on there. Now, if people want more information for more tips on organizing and garage spring clean out, where do they go to find you?
Okay, most of my tips and tricks are on Instagram, and it's just at Tara M. Stewart. But also my website will have more information as far as how to get a hold of us if you want to get it done in a day and need some help.
We've got to have you back.
Yes, for sure.
We've got to talk more. We're out of time, but we want to have you back.
Sounds good.
This has been awesome. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.